Hi there folks, Andrea Cox here with thehealthyhaven.net and alkalizewithandrea.com, and this may turn out to be an emotional video, but I'm going to try to make it not be an emotional video. So today has been an incredible day, and I wanted to share with you something that has really gotten me through really the past year of my life and a struggle that I have went through. So many of you know me, you follow me on social media, you know that I pretty much live a nice little lavish lifestyle. I have a 4-bedroom house. I live here alone with my little furry husband, my little dog Lewis. And I drive a little Mercedes, and I do okay. What you may not know, and what I actually wrote about in the newsletter about a week ago, is that when I moved to Southern California, I had quite a large bank account. I had, well over a couple $1,000,000 in the bank, and I spent it. Southern California, it's expensive to live. It was my first time living here. I, picked the most expensive place in Del Mar, right in front of the water. I went through it. I was building my business. I went through it. And so for the past year, it's really been, I wouldn't say a struggle, because I have such amazing clients and it's always consistent, but it's been different for me because when you have that much money that I made from scratch, by the way, I was definitely not born, I was raised by a single mom who raised 3 girls. I definitely didn't have a lot of money growing up, that's for sure. But when you have that amount of money for so long and you're just able to use your debit card, your whatever, and you're just able to spend, and that stops. And you actually have to watch and pay attention. And I think this past year was the first time I actually sat down and wrote out a budget, which, of course I didn't stick to because, I'm being honest here, folks. I was used to spending, well over $10,000 a month, and that was outside of my bills. So this year has been a year, and that sounds spoiled, but keep in mind, I worked my ass off to make that money. So before you pass judgment, watch the whole video. It's been a humbling experience this past year. And you really, really learn who your friends are and who they aren't. Who aren't. Definitely. You really learn who you can share this type of information with and who you can't. And, without saying any names or anything, there was one gal that I was very, very close to, and she's amazing. She's married. She lives a really nice lifestyle, and I shared with her what was going on once, and it was literally the end of our relationship. Haven't heard from her since. And then there are other girlfriends that helped get me through it. There was actually one point in time where definitely, there's been a couple people that have helped me through this. And now that I'm on the other side of it again, and that things are good again, and that things are, have come to the flip side, it's a good feeling. But I will tell you, this year has been a complete shift for me, and I'm so actually grateful. I realized today, and here's where the tears are going to come, why it happened. Why it happened. Because it humbled me into being a better person, more understanding. It humbled me to not drive past the guy that's standing on the side of the road holding a sign up needing some money. It humbled me to be able to sleep at a girlfriend's house. It humbled, just not have all my things I was used to. It humbled me to, take a journey I'm about to take. And I don't think if I hadn't gone through all this past year, I don't think I would have been able to, do some things that I'm about to do. And so by sharing this with you, I hope A, that you don't pass judgment on anything I've said in this video, on the money I told you I spent or anything, because I earned it all. And B, I pray to God that you know that when you're going through tough times, there's a reason for it, and it does get better. Andrea Cox here. The universe, God, always has your back. Be well.